Good afternoon, this is Dave with a Monday edition of the Daily Blooms, April the 29th, 2019. I'd promised you a video a couple weeks ago on my mini-cattleyas that are in bloom. And we're going to get to them in a minute, but no one can deny that cattleyas like this are beautiful. And the great big ones are beautiful. Of which I have a couple in the living room now. If this video doesn't go too long, I might try to run in and show you that. But anyway, this is a beauty. It's beautiful orangish, and that's not a mini cat. This apple blossom is not a mini cat, but it's been in bloom well over a month. They're dying. I just took a couple of dead blossoms off. But they're so beautiful. And of course this one down here is a beauty also. Right there. That's a beauty. It's a Cattleya type Cattleya. And then here's another type of a Cattleya. These have been in bloom, well over a month. There's a nice little, name of it slips my mind for a moment, but anyway, that's a nice one that I've mounted. Mini-cattleya, there we go, I knew I'd think of it. So we'll pause a moment and we'll go look at the beautiful mini-cattleyas. Here are some of the mini-cattleyas that I've got that are not blooming yet. I got these from Sunset Valley Orchids when they first came on with their mini-cattleya. That's not a mini-cattleya, but anyway. They're mini-cattleyas that they were offering this year. And out of the, 24 or so that I got, there is several that you'll see in a few minutes that are blooming. Now these are all mini-cattleyas. These are small. They will not get very big. Kind of like windowsill orchids, you might say. I've got them in different assorted stuff. Some bark. That one is in bark. Lava rock. And some of them are just sitting in those baskets without anything around them. I planted them in the lava rock, anything left them in what they came in so they can get established, but I wanted to stabilize them in the bigger pots because I really do think they'll fill it up quite fast. There's Daisy. She's bothered. She just wants some attention, and so does Rocky. We'll go over here and look at the mini-cattleyas. I've set them up in a little array so you can see them. On my photos I've got a picture of this and a picture of each one of the orchids, mini-cattleyas that are in bloom. This one is mounted. It's been mounted quite a while. I would say it's probably it was mounted, it looks like it says 9/16. Yeah, I think it's 9/16. Okay. This is a beautiful one. It's done well. This one is a bag baby from Lowe's, a better grow. This has been in here for several years actually, I think now. Maybe I've had it for 3 years. There's more buds somewhere. There's several buds there, as you can see. And there's a couple more buds coming on the other side. So it's got 2 leads established, and this is a jewel box. I don't really know that's probably not a mini, but it doesn't get humongously big either, I don't think. You know, it's been in that pot for quite a while. You can see it's a better grow. Now we'll come over here to this year's miniatures. These mini cats from Sunset Valley's Orchids. This is a beautiful one. And it's very strange, but they can be the same cross, but have different blooms. Now this one, as you can see, has the little red tips on the end of it, and that is 7028 Lucky Chance. I have another one over here. It's the same cross, Lucky Chance, 1028, the number on it, for those that might be interested in seeing if he still got them. That does not have the red tips on it, just yellow. Myself, I like the red tips on it. Let's see, here's another one. This one is mini-pet. Okay. Number 6259. That's a pretty one. You can see, a very pretty one. This is a very pretty one here. Number of that one is 7036. Looks like it's an unnamed one. And these are in bloom right now. They're all in the lava rock. And I've got them in the small pot they came in. But they're in the lava rock. And this one is a very pretty one. This is 6947. Tropical upgrade, it looks like. And that's a very pretty one. Very beautiful this one is. The shades, if you like the shades with the sunset colors in them, that's a beauty. Looks like that one has a sheath, and they come out of the sheath. Some of them don't have sheaths, they just pop up the blooms. So anyway, that's the minis. Now these mini-cattleyas, as they fill up the dish, they're going to look very nice, or the pot. And I mean, this one is mounted. You can't ask for a nicer mounted blooming orchid than that right there. And I probably will give you one last look of these slowly as I go by. But we hadn't talked a lot about mini-cattleyas, and really, if you want a cattleya that doesn't get so huge, like some of these that I have, and you needn't be scared of mounting them, because when they're in bloom, they make a beautiful, beautiful mount. I don't think that's a mini. That one is probably a mid-sized cattleya. On the cork bark, you can see. But I'm going to pause this and try to take you in and show you the big cattleya that's in bloom right now. Okay, if I can pause it correctly. If I don't pause it correctly, this will wrap this one up, because I'm not going to make another one today. But if I can add on to this, I will. So we'll pause it, hopefully, and show you the big one that's in bloom in the living room. Okay, so here we are in the living room with this one that's in bloom. This is a very beautiful cattleya. As you can see, it has yellow in the throat. The second bloom, the first one kind of got stuck. Didn't come out of the sheath correctly, so it didn't really bloom nicely. But this one came up and is doing very well. This is a big cattleya, not as big as some of them get, but and these are known to be fragrant. Women like to have them for corsages back in the day. And the bad part about these, they are beautiful. They take up a lot of space. You know, I've got this one is in bark. I'm gradually progressing into lavera for my cattleyas. But this is a beautiful one. I love the yellow. I can't really get it so you see the yellow like you should, but the yellow is very, very deep and very beautiful in the throat of this bloom. And this is quite fragrant, frilly, as you can see. It's got ruffles around it. The ruffles are very pronounced, as a matter of fact, even. The name of that one I don't think I have. It is a division that I made, I guess a year ago, almost. I don't know where the original plant is, sometimes when you make these divisions, they don't always survive part of it, but this one has done well. It's got new roots growing, as you can see. I get this outside, it should take off quite well. So, anyway, that'll do it for today. We'll post again when we have something that I think might be of interest to you. Okay, until then, thanks for watching. So long.